1999 Nissan Sentra. Having a leak of oil inside the distributor cap here. Kind of like coming out there and coating the bottom, so I know it's not this O-ring that goes over from the into the top of the engine there. It's definitely coming from inside, so it's a O-ring in the distributor cap, and manufacturer says replace with new distributor, but that's going to cost roughly around $200. So I'm going to take this thing off and see if I can find the O-ring that's inside it, and then take that to the CarQuest, see if they can help me put a replacement on there for much less than replacing the whole distributor. So it's really kind of a pain to pay that much money just to fix a small oil leak. I already have the rotor and the cover and the cap off. And this car has 225,000 miles on it. Just a little bit of corrosion there on the end of the rotor button, and inside the cap, it's original. You can see there's a little bit of buildup there on those tips. Get some focus. Yeah. So, but the thing runs perfectly, so I think I'm just going to clean those up and go back with the same distributor cap instead of wasting some money with new ones. See, it runs really good already. And that's it. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so back here, figured out how to get the light torque on my camera. It's getting a little dark here, so got this. I guess this is the coil, I'm not sure. Anyway, this piece right here, got these two screws out, disconnected this wire from over here, and basically just lifted this guy out. And you see it's a little wet, little rust on the bottom there, but you know what, a lot of people are going to say, well, yeah, I'll just replace that with a new distributor, but the thing runs perfectly, like I said. But basically from here, I think that yeah, this might be the issue, because there's oil in the bottom of this distributor here. That's the way it sits. Looks like I might be able to get this seal out of here. Ooh, yeah, something's cracking apart. Just with these two screws here. Perhaps even without taking this piece out. Gonna find out. Alright, back with the distributor. See, I've actually went ahead and just gutted the whole thing, put all the electronics to the side. Pretty easy to put together. As you can see a little bit more clearly here, all this oil that's been drained, there's definitely a seal here. I'm going to show you, I'm going to have a distributor, because getting this this piece right here off the end of the shaft, well, I broke it. You can see right there. This pin, there's on the bottom of the shaft here, you can see the hole here. That is where this guy right here sits. Kind of like that. But if it would be spaced up a little bit and have this little pin right here going through there. It's pressed pretty hard. Where I messed up is I had the vise actually on this piece, and that cracked it. That was kind of dumb. I should have known better than to do that. But I thought I'd just go ahead and finish this, just because there's no information on how to do this. It absolutely can be done. You can replace this seal here. So I'll kind of go through what I did to finally get that pin out. So I get my distributor and see how I'm kind of lining it up with my vise here. I sat it in here, tightened it up pretty good. And you don't want to crack this aluminum or pot metal casing, whatever it is. And then I took a punch of the appropriate size that will go through this hole, put in some vice grips, put it on the set it on the end of the pin while the pin was in there, and whacked it, and it's really tight. So be careful, because the whole distributor is eventually going to slip out, and you'll just have to reset it, tighten it back down, tap on it. Of course, the vise is on the punch so you don't whack your hand. And if you're just pretty firm on your wax and patient, the pin will go all the way through. You'll be able to slip that piece, the gear, I guess that's what you call the gear. It slips up into the cam there. This will come right off. You'll have your roller pin there, and now the whole shaft here, this is a bearing. This is a bearing here. The bearing this shaft sits in. The whole shaft, if you watch now, well, I'll say it will. There we go. This whole shaft will just sort of come out. Let me set the camera over. Okay. This sticks pretty good, but there. It just slips right all the way out. That's how it is, but I'm not too upset about it, because after I got it out and I'm turning this bearing, it feels a little bit rough, and I can kind of hear some crunching. So eventually that shaft, that bearing was going to go bad anyway, I believe. But you see right in here, there's a seal. This black guy. I'm going to get flamed for that. But this black seal here, it's a rubber seal. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. And it looks like it just pulls out like any of those other, like an axle seal or something, and then you probably just press it in with the socket or something, and a light tap of a hammer, and to set the new one back in. But I'm going to go ahead and pull this out just so we can see it, and that way you can see what it looks like out, and I'll tell you how it goes out. Okay, well, successfully got that seal out of the bottom of the distributor there. Here it is. You can see there where I had to butcher it a little bit. Basically I just took the flathead screwdriver, set this thing on its in there in the vise. I didn't tighten the vise down, just something, a base to set it on. And I kind of just held it with my left hand here, and then just got it was too big for the seal remover, so I just kind of put this screwdriver in and just up under the lip of that thing, and boom, a few tries, and that thing just lifted right out of there. It's pretty tight, but that thing is stiff and definitely a bad seal. But like I say, I'm not going to be able to use this distributor again because I broke the gear that goes on the camshaft. But this is definitely something that you can do on your own. If you can take this seal down somewhere, maybe a Napa or a CarQuest, and they can match it up, or get the part number from Nissan if they'll come off of it. Anyway, there are numbers on this seal just in case. I wrote it down: E5SD as in dog, 12.45, and space after that, then 22, then 6L. That was what's on the side of this seal. Whether it means anything or not, I don't know. But what the heck? Give it a try. If you can get that thing apart out with some patience, good for you. Get the new seal in. Save yourself $150 or whatever. I'm sure the seal is probably only a couple bucks or something. And if not, if you do like me and goof up, crack that gear or something else, then oh well, you was going to have to replace your distributor anyway, right? So not feeling too bad, but the information, just wanted to, even though I busted this up, just thought it'd be kind of cool for this to finally be out there. Maybe somebody else can learn from this. All right.